Alright, so this is starting the recording. Um, you can see I've placed the agency. I forgot to record that. There is a tutorial. There are tutorials on that on YouTube already, so you can look for that. So, first off, you're gonna delete these because there is no statue here in the authority. Okay, so now you're gonna delete this. Then you're gonna go to the agency floor gallery and replace it with this. Now, I have a very clever solution to the sidewalk, as they did not add the authority sidewalks. So basically, you're going to go to the Slappy Shores gallery, you're going to enable build to prop, or I guess build as prop. I like to say build to prop. And then you're going to select a very specific floor, which here it's the right one. I had to check that. So, if the disable grid snap, and then you're going to invert the floor. I made it too large in that. Alright, so this is your authority floor. I forgot to set the time. It should be a specific time of day, just so you focus on it. Alright, so there is no like curved version of this Slappy Shores roof, so you actually have to go to the agency for this one, and the closest match I found for this floor would be this roof piece, but you're not using it as the roof piece. You're gonna invert this one too. And that is the close match that I've found to the authority curve piece. And you're gonna do the exact same thing for like the trim piece, because again, that's the closest match I found. We're working with what we have in Creative 1.0, so just know that. So now you're gonna replace the sidewalk here with this black sidewalk that is from the authority. Alright, so there you have it. So now you're gonna get this trim piece and you're gonna place it next to the agency piece I told you to get. Alright. There, so now you have your bottom ruffle done. So now, this is actually an important part. You're also gonna replace the ghost logo with the shadow logo. I forgot to do that. So basically, in the authority, this logo is red, but you can't get it red here. So now, basically you're gonna replace your stairs, the agency stairs. You're replacing there is no authority stairs again. The only accurate thing would be this sidewalk. You have to get close representatives of it, like it's the closest thing to it. So the closest to that stairway would be this from the villain gallery. And then you're gonna grab that curved piece and you're gonna replace that. And then you're gonna replace these sidewalks. and then these stairs, and I guess so on and so on. So now you have your bottom level, basically. Well, actually, okay, alright. So now you're gonna go to the dark tilted blue gallery. Uh, shoot, I did. Sorry, I meant the Art Deco blue gallery. There. Uh, oh, it's Art Deco Bank Gallery Blue. It should interpret the words, not the entire thing. So you're good. This the close actual, at least fully accurate in text to the authority. So you're gonna be replacing your pieces here. You do not have to. Don't worry about the statue that's not in the authority. So then you do the stairs here. And alright. So now you're gonna place this here. And then do these. And the reason it looks like this, which is weird, why is there white cracks in it, you may be wondering, is because there is no non-white crack version. So now you're gonna replace the other piece of this. Do not worry about this torch thing because I'm gonna be showing you another version of that which was in the authority that you had to replace it with. So basically you place these at first. Alright, so you have this. So now you're going to go to the Grand Glacier Gallery. And in the prop gallery, there's going to be that torch thing, but with an actual flame in it. And that's actually more accurate to the authority than the original. These bushes, you're going to have to select them and save them to any on build, like build to grid piece. Alright, so now you're going to replace your sidewalk on this level. Don't worry around here, we're only going to place it after modifying it. So now, you're going to place your pieces. Hold on. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. So these are your sidewalk trim pieces. And there you have your main area of the authority. So now, all right, we're doing the west side of the authority first. Oh, by the way, there's no trees here. I forgot about that. So, also you should probably replace the terrain here. I don't know why I deleted that grass. That stays. you're gonna go the Shark Cliff Terrain Gallery, as that has the actual chapter 2 like pieces. And you're gonna place them down. Alright, there. You have the grass here. So now we're going to get to modifying this. So do not do this. You will regret doing this. You'll have to fully place down the gallery again. Do specifically this part. Make sure you're aligned in this direction. And you do it upward like that. And then you're going to delete leftward like this. You're also deleting the flag because it's going to be in a different spot in this build. So now, you're going to delete straight down in this direction. And there. Shoot. I have to get the roof piece for outside. I don't think I have it. Whatever. So I'm gonna delete this because here it is not a curved wall, it is a straight wall. And now, this is what I was saying about earlier. You're going to place down your dark authority sidewalk that was modified from your Slappy Shorts gallery. And you're going to delete this, and you're actually going to put a door here, which is in the agency galleries. Oh, by the way, you're specifically gonna pick the wall which has this gray texture, as it will like sink into our custom walls later. And you have your door. Oh, by the way, select this with the wall, as it's gonna delete the walls for some reason because Epic designed this pillar piece poorly. And do not do this because this does not have a roof over it. The pillars are supporting the roof, basically. So now you're going to go to the agency prefab, as there is, do not pick the same roof piece for outside as inside, as outside would not have roof tile. It does not have that either. I have to find the specific roof piece. Alright, so it's this one. So you go down here. And yeah, it's this specific roof piece that you place down, because that fits in without like exterior areas. Then you're gonna pick this roof. Also delete this sidewalk, as that's not on this part of the build. No, it's not that roof. What roof was it? It was this one. So there, you have this. So you're gonna get, you know how there's a railing here? There's a short version of it that's separate, and you're gonna grab it from that stairway. Make sure drop is not on, as That would be a nightmare if it was. So you place it down. Now the agency does not have the long version of that railing. You actually have to go to Command Cavern to get it. And it's right here. And actually, we'll be relying off of Command Cavern and the Fortilla a lot in this build. So, you have your railing now. And you're actually going to add this archway, as this is in the authority here. And you have this part done. Actually, I don't think there is sidewalk here. Alright, so you're actually deleting these archways as this is an interior area now. Also delete these railings as they are not in the authority. These windows will be deleted as they are covered up in the authority. Alright. So now, if you want to focus on detail, you can place this in the brick areas to fill them in. Oh, by the way, do not do that on here as it is not needed, as we are going to extend this stairway. So, now, you get this railing, then you get this railing, and then you get this railing, and you place them this precisely as this. And there you have your west side of the authority done on the exterior. I don't... Hold on. Yeah, it's done. So, now, you're gonna... You do have to replace the sidewalk. I forgot about that. So you're gonna copy this, and then replace your sidewalk. You got a sidewalk, and place it back in. So yeah, you place it back in, and then you do the sidewalk basically. Make sure to focus on this. These they do blend together. These lights are in the authority, so make sure they don't get deleted. I accidentally deleted them on this side, so make sure to fix that. Right. So now you're gonna delete these trim pieces, as again they are not in the authority. Like the light trim pieces are not in the authority. Fun fact, a lot of the texture files for the authority will just say agency this, but dark version. They will not have its own authority name, as the authority is basically a better version of the agency, in my opinion. So you're actually going to delete this grass because you're replacing that too. Don't worry about the tree. If we do need that tree, then we'll replace it with another one, as it's not that difficult to get those trees from the galleries. So you're going to select this shark cliff piece, And actually, I'm pretty sure you need to place in the entire part. As if you don't, then the blades of grass are going to poke through the floor. So I guess just do this, as this is like your only solution to that. So yeah, just place grass here. If you're hearing my button presses, I apologize for that. I have a shitty microphone on my controller, as I do not feel like recording over the footage later, since I'm really bad at that. And I'm better doing it in tutorial. Oh, wait, you actually need a unique piece here. Hold on. So you're gonna go back to the agency galleries, and you're gonna get this piece. As again, it's the closest match to the authority trim, but it's not the same. But it's the closest you can get. So I'd recommend doing that. I accidentally enabled drops. Do not enable drops. Like, do not enable it. Alright. So I forgot to do this part on the west area. So you are modifying this area too. You're going to replace the stairs and the sidewalk. So now you've done the west side of the authority. Sorry if it took 23 minutes. I'm not good at minimizing time on, like, crap. Don't worry about that statue. It's not an authority. In an alternate time, I would probably say there's an, like, alternate version of that statue. But there is no statue in the authority. They're just shadow. So you've done the west side of your authority. It's the west side to specify. Now you're gonna do the east side. Which, by the way, if I said I'm extending the stairway and I didn't end up doing it, I'm doing that later when I'm building the spire up here. So on the east side, this is the start of it. You're gonna place down your stairs because it's the exact same stairing on the entire east side. So I'm pretty sure all the stairs have been replaced. Yep, they've all been replaced. So now, oh, never mind, I can't turn the fan on. It comes up in my microphone. I wish this had noise cancellation. I really do. So now, after replacing your stairs, you're gonna replace your flat sidewalk pieces. Flat sidewalk pieces, as in sidewalk pieces with no, like, curves or unique parts. Like, it's just a flat piece. There is lights under here that are built in the prefab, but they are not the authority lights. The authority has different lights. Just replace this all. Okay. So now you're gonna replace your curved pieces. Shit, alright, there. There. Alright, I've mapped out. So, delete these automatically. They're not in the build. Delete this door. This door. Um, swap it out with this door. Delete that, it'll be replaced by this. Then delete all of these walls, replacing them with this. Because that's what they look like in the authority. If you want to account for detail, replace these corners, place new ones in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no double, like, roof in this area. Yeah, there isn't. So now, delete this roof, and you're gonna place this floor with the sidewalk, as it is not inside, it is an outside walkway. I'll also get this door, as that's what's here. Oh, I could've just took this door. Alright, whatever. So, I forgot this dang, like, corner piece that was over here. So yeah, you're deconstructing this entire roof as it is not in this area. So now, so here there would be a two-tone floor piece actually, but that's not, but you can only like do that in Creative 2.0 or UEFN, so we're stuck with this floor, I guess. I might make a UEFN version, that'll just take years of planning and like training though. So now, delete this and replace and place this one down. Then we're actually gonna modify this a bit. So this is actually not there. This is gonna be replaced by an outside vent. I have to find one. Hold on. Wait. This one over here. And just mirror that and place it here. So we're actually gonna move the entirety of this down a level. And there. Now, there is no sidewalk in this outside area, it's just normal. So, you're actually going to place this wall in. Alright, so now I'm gonna delete this. I was gonna copy that quarter piece, that like short piece, but then I just get it. So you place that. I'll also delete this as that's a normal wall here. And there's no, actually delete all the windows, replace all of them as there's no windows. So literally just replace all of the windows. Alright. It needs a corner piece. I'm too hyperfixated on that. Oh, the corner piece still have physics. Well, I guess that's so. Alright, so yeah, you'll be placing your railings here and there. Now, I'm pretty sure of this. Actually, I don't know what roof is here. I apologize if I'm gonna look. I apologize if I'm gonna look up the authority, but I did not memorize the roofs. This might take a minute. Alright, so I know what roof is here. There was this one. So yeah, there was this roof. So, I'm gonna take this roof trimming. I did not mean to do that. Shoot. Uh, so the reason we're selecting 3 of them is so we don't have to place it manually because these aren't like on grid snap anymore for some reason. Like it's annoying. Like Epic Games replaced it, like how you place the corner piece. So now I'm pretty sure we've done this side also completely. There might be a few things I gotta fix. Like there's a vent here. I'm pretty sure it's on the right side. So we're gonna be doing a bit of fixing on that when we do the interior. But yeah. So we've got the east and the west side of our authority done. The west side, so the east side only took like 10 minutes. It appears like only like 12 minutes. So alright, when I lock in, I'm good. So now we have our east and the west areas completed. We're gonna do our central area, the spire. Oh wait a minute, I forgot. Um, you are going to Art Deco for a specific wall. It's this wall. as this is what the wall is on the exterior. I'm pretty sure that if I'm not sure, I'm gonna look it up, but I'm pretty sure that it's that. So we're actually gonna build structures next to it first. So like the stairways, for example. Uh, so there's actually 2 extra flights of stairs on the authority. And it goes up to here. I don't know why there's 2 extra flights of stairs. I guess to accommodate for the spire, which is actually 3 walls tall. I do not know what roof was on there again. I have to actually like look at stuff. I was not expecting to do that. But I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm not angry at myself for that. Alright, I know what the roofs look like. So this is actually a normal roof. Not a normal roof. What am I talking about? Are the concrete roofs not normal roofs? Like, I'm pretty sure they are normal roofs. So you're actually gonna delete this and take this as that area is not gonna be like that. And we're gonna place it here like this. So now, wait a minute. No. Hold on. Okay, I have it placed correctly. You could delete these corners as there's gonna be a wall here. So there, you have your stairways. This is the reason I'm not adding roofing or like railings, like concrete railings, I guess, is because there's gonna be like a helipad here with its own railings. And it would be too complicated to just like have a roof already there, I guess. It's easier to just not have a roof. That's what I'm saying. I'm not good at explaining shit for myself. Alright. So actually, the internal roof here is not this in the authority version. Instead, it is this roof. Oh, by the way, delete these because this is not there. As there is a viewing deck or a balcony, basically. I don't know which word to use, but they're the exact fucking same. It does not matter. Um, so we're gonna place the railings. And this is the farthest it goes because there's an entrance here, I'm pretty sure. Sure. Um, Here. So I know I shouldn't be doing this, but and I should be doing this on the interior area, but it's gonna be much easier if I do this right now in the part one exterior. So I'm putting there's gonna be this red floor here, and then you go to Slappy Shores. Um, it's gonna be this floor. And then you go to Command Cavern, and it's gonna be this floor. It goes in that direction. And that's what the floors are here. Here, I actually don't know. I apologize if it takes a bit while I'm looking it up, but it is what it is. So it might take a bit for me to look it up. Bro, why can't the video just freaking load? Sorry. I'm sorry. I guess it was not these. It was most definitely not. It was. Like, I don't know how I apologize. I don't have to, I guess. It's these. It's these ones. These are the, like, floor placements. I don't know. I just feel like there is the command cavern floor here. Pretty sure there was, but the video might be right. Uh, so yeah, this is the floor here. Um, that was probably an unnecessary amount of time I took adding a new floor, but I don't see it as wasted, as it's time saved in the next video. So there's these roofs, not roof. Shoot, I meant walls. Sorry. Wait a minute. I already have it. So actually, there is none here because you're gonna have to place a normal door there. There's a reason there's a door here, and it's gonna be shown in a bit. Also, we could copy this to save time. So the reason I'm placing the wall like this is it's gonna have to be custom. I don't know if there's a vent here. But I'm pretty sure there was a vent. Nope, nope, I was wrong. There is no vent here. There's actually one here. So you're gonna go down and copy this vent. And that's actually how the vent was placed. Like exactly. And you're gonna add these corners. So you have your spire, like walls placed. You have the walls to spire. I don't know if that was how. I hate that I'm getting exact details, but it also makes sense. And I probably should be getting exact details, as this is supposed to be an accurate creation. And I hate when I'm correct, but I still have to like check. So that actually is how the roof was placed. So now there you have your like spire area. I'm also gonna have to place a door here because there is a door here. So there. Um, that's the last like integral structure. And now we're getting to the helipad, which I was talking about earlier. Sorry if you hear my button presses, like I actually am. But I'm pretty sure you don't. But I don't fully know unless I check the recording. So there is railings here and that Fortilla wall. And now you're actually go to the rig. Not these. Do not select these. Select this one, as it has This has the authority pieces. They're the closest thing you can find to them. Again, in a UEFN tutorial, I could find the exact textures, and it would be more exact of a tutorial. So there you have the integral structure of this. So there's supposed to be a metal floor here, except it's not here in creative. So you actually have to like enable build to prop and do that. And that's the closest you're gonna get. Alright, so now you're gonna get this piece. And you have the integral helipad structure. Now, instead of us copying our own helipad pieces, we can instead copy these, basically selecting them, as that would be easier. Don't select those, they're not what's actually meant to be there. So now, you go to this prefab, and if I can find it, maybe it's not in the prefab. Hold on. It might be in the galleries. Yep, it's this piece. So basically, this actually matches the authorities' version of the piece more. So there, you have your helipad. Oh, and I forgot this. You also do this. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's the main part of the helipad. Like, that is the helipad. But I'm pretty sure I forgot a piece. But I don't know where. I know it's in the Fortilla, though. Yeah, it's this one. So there. You have your authority helipad. And actually, hold on, it's not the entirety. There's some stuff that I forgot. So here, the vent is gone. I'm sure of that. And it's replaced by this one. Well, shoot, the series is about to end. So, uh, dang it, no, like, the video's about to end, and I don't have, like, time for this, but I still have to do this. I have to be really quick. So, you actually copy this door quickly, for me. Alright, so quickly, you go to command cavern. I don't feel like copying the agency pieces today. So, the reason there's like an area in the center here is because there has to be lights on the pieces. But there's no like corner piece with lights, and some only these have lights. So you have your meeting room done, and this is like there's a door in that area, and yeah, that's your authority exterior. Done and done. Oh, wait a minute. Holy crap. I forgot. You also place this back in there. I forgot. Also, we had to fix the railings and a few other things before getting to the interior. So the railings are a pretty quick fix. You fix these, basically. Just all of this. Alright, so we have the railings fixed. I'm pretty sure that's it for the exterior. If there's something I missed, I'm gonna put it in the interior tutorial. Oh, I was lying. There's also this part to delete, and you're done. There. Wait. I have to place down this piece, and there. It is done. The exterior of the authority is done. Oh, there is the logo. But other than that, you're done. Yeah. I don't want to waste time. Like, I don't have much time within this because there. Yeah, you're done. Having to add like extra things to this because I'm forgetting certain details. And I wish I could just say I'm done here, but there might be like one extra thing. But I'm pretty sure this is the last thing. I forgot to place the flags. The flags are in the agency prop gallery. So you can just go there. Actually, there wouldn't be a flag here. There would be one over here. Yeah, maybe it was in the original spot. Maybe I was wrong. And those are the flags. And that's where you place them. Done?